Mary Anning, the humble woman who changed science forever. When you think of pioneers in science, you might picture men with magnifying glasses and thick books in laboratories or London libraries. But the story we are about to tell begins somewhere else, on the windy, muddy beaches of England's southern coast. It's the story of a poor girl who discovered the Earth's mysteries and forever changed how we view life. She was Mary Anning. Welcome to Stories That Stay, where we explore the forgotten tales of those who shaped history, yet whose names aren't fully recorded in textbooks. Today, we're going to tell the story of Mary Anning, the woman with no formal education who became one of the greatest paleontologists of all time, yet whose story was ignored by the male scientific community for centuries. Mary Anning was born in 1799 in Lyme Regis, a small town in Dorset, England, famous for its fossil-rich cliffs. Her family was very poor, earning a living by selling fossils to tourists. Her father died when she was just 11, leaving the financial burden to her mother and two siblings. Despite her lack of formal education, Mary quickly showed a natural talent. With her brother Joseph, she spent her days walking the beaches, carefully searching for strange stones. What others saw as odd rocks, Mary recognized as pieces of a lost world. She had a keen eye, endless patience, and an unquenchable curiosity. These very skills would lead to her greatest discoveries. As a teenager, Mary found the first complete skeleton of an ichthyosaur, a massive marine reptile. In 1823, she found the first complete plesiosaur skeleton. In 1828, she found the first complete pterodactyl skeleton ever found outside of Germany. Her discoveries sent shockwaves through the European scientific community. They challenged the prevailing religious and scientific beliefs of the time, when many believed the Earth was only a few thousand years old and that species could not go extinct. However, because she was a woman and from the working class, Mary Anning was often ignored and not credited by male scientists. Her fossil collections were often bought for cheap and then displayed in museums under the names of wealthy men. Her name never appeared in scientific papers or was mentioned at geological meetings. Mary Anning was not just a fossil hunter. She was a true scientist. She taught herself anatomy, geology, and was able to draw fossils with absolute precision. Renowned scientists would often visit Lyme Regis to consult with her and learn from her, but rarely publicly acknowledged her help. Throughout her life, Mary struggled with poverty and social injustice. She was not allowed to join the Geological Society of London, a privilege reserved for men. It wasn't until late in her life, as her health was failing, that some scientists recognized her importance and found ways to provide her with financial support. Mary Anning passed away in 1847 at the age of 47. Her contributions to the field of paleontology were largely forgotten for decades afterward. Today, Mary Anning's story has been retold, and she is recognized as one of the greatest scientists in history. Her discoveries laid the groundwork for modern paleontology and helped us better understand the evolution of life on Earth. Mary Anning was a humble woman with an extraordinary mind who proved that curiosity, perseverance, and talent are not limited by gender or social class. Her story is definitely a story that stays, a story that will resonate forever. Do you know of any other forgotten scientists that you think deserve to have their stories told? Share their tales in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to Stories That Stay so you don't miss other meaningful stories, and share this video if you want the story of Mary Anning to be widely known. Thank you for listening. See you in the next stories.